Missladypetal here. I've got something exciting to share with you and I couldn't wait for another video to do it, so I thought I would just sit down here and share away. So today I got this most awesome parcel in the mail from my beautiful letter journal friend Bernice in the Netherlands, and have a look at the package. Gorgeous monoprinting. I have to say mine's not as pretty by the time you get it, but maybe Heidi will pretty up the envelope. I'm hoping Heidi's got mine by now. Australia seems to be the slow arm, but I figured out why. Let me have a look and see. We got slowed down because customs inspected that package and opened it up and had a look and held it for a couple of days. So I was a bit cranky about that. I mean, my goodness, there's just paper in it. Anyway, they keep our borders safe, so I shouldn't whinge. So I got this gorgeous little message from Bernice saying, "Hi Peter, I put in some extra stuff. You can use it in your journal or keep it for yourself. I would do the last thing if I were you, lol." Love, Bernice. Thank you, Bernice. I might just put that in your journal and do something with it. So this is Bernice's gorgeous journal. How awesome. It is all monoprinted and fibered, and my goodness, who knows what she's used. She's got the most beautiful like cloth tape, and we don't have that over here. I have to make my own if I'm going to do that. But she's got beautiful stencils and monoprinting and little cogs and fibres and more monoprints. These are old stencil patterns, and they look like they're in Dutch, which is just like awesome. I'll have to put some old dress patterns in one of mine or one of yours. Here's a fold out page. And this fold out page is like a map of the world. Have a look. A map of the world and where we all live. And I'm like, oh, that's so exciting. Why didn't I think of that? So I'm just going to have to put maps in as well, because mine doesn't have a map in it. Heidi, you might want to put a map in mine. And now I'm busily looking for atlas paper. Can you think that I can find anywhere? No. More old dress patterns. How pretty is that? I'm just stunned at how gorgeous this is, Bernice. You have worked so hard on this, and the binding itself is gorgeous, and it's a journal of creative friendship. So I am so excited by that. Taking it away on my retreat this weekend, and she sent me some more pattern paper. So I don't know if this is actual like old pattern paper or whether it's actually like scrapping paper or whatever it is. It seems a bit older. Bernice, you'll have to tell me. So I did a little bit of shopping because I went out looking for some junk jewellery beads from thrift stores, or we call them op shops in Australia, and I didn't find anything in any of them. Like the 3 biggest stores in my town, in my city, and they had nothing. They throw them out apparently because people like me, there just aren't enough people like me around that want to come and take all that junk off their hands and use it to make something beautiful. So I had to be content with, there was another $2 stores, cheap craft stores. There was a cheap fabric store there, and then there was this awesome knick-knack store that was cheaper than the lot and had better stuff. It was awesome. Anyway, so I got these. So they're like the most awesome stencils ever, and I got them from the fabric shop, and he said, yeah, I keep them in rolls. They're what they make sequins out of. And I'm like, bingo. I've been looking and wondering what the people on YouTube had when they had these. Now I have some, and I have so much. It's exciting. I might have to send them in a craft haul, I think. I got some moulding clay because I make so many craft beads, and at the moment you can probably see I've got some graffiti beads sitting on this, and this is like foamy, so it's not even polystyrene. But what I find is it's a bit heavy and things stick in it really well. So I'm going to try doing one of these that kind of stands up, because I like my beads on their side a lot so that they're evenly weighted and the ends don't stick to anything. So I'm going to give that a go over the weekend. Some gold leaf glue, because I'm using a lot of gold leaf at the moment, and it's really annoying me that when I bought the gold leaf it said that it was self-adhesive. Well, that's a load of rubbish. It's not self-adhesive. So now I have an adhesive. I got these pretty napkins. So pretty. Gonna have to do them in a mail swap at some point. Oh, and Bernice also sent me this awesome like fibre, and she's used that. And it must kind of like pull apart. Does it pull apart? It's really tough, but it seems to, like, when it's wet, go a little bit more limp and pull apart. Thanks, Bernice. Oh, and look at these fibres. So I picked up these fibres today, and I'm like looking for aqua and teal and stuff like that. How awesome is that? All of the above, blue, teal, green, and it's like feathery with pom-poms, because I have a weakness for pom-poms. Don't live in a cold country, but I love pom-poms. Go figure that. And this is just awesome. My favourite colour, green, and then orange and pink and purple and yellow and blue. And I'm just thinking that is awesome for binding journals. So I do a lot of junk journals and stuff like that. And I just think those are the most... And beads nestle really well in them. And I just think they're awesome. Everything's awesome at the moment. Oh, I got this tissue paper. How awesome is this? I went to this knick-knack store, and this was like, I don't know, 90 cents for a whole packet. Like, that is pretty awesome, and it is the most beautiful. I love that round print. They had swirls and gold and all these plain colours. This is my favourite. Look at that. That looks like a painting already done. How good would that be on a background of a journal page? I can already feel this beautiful inspiration hitting me just looking at that and thinking about what kind of journal page I'm going to do with that. And like, it's spring over in the US at the moment, and even though in some places it's still snowing, go figure, it's autumn over here, but I just think the colours in that are so rich and they look gorgeous. So I'm going to do something with that. I've already gessoed up the first double spread and flap of my altered book project that I put up earlier today, and I'm looking forward to doing that. I can feel my creative juices really moving at the moment. Can feel it in my waters, as some people say over here. So ciao from Australia. Thank you for tuning in. So excited to see what I do with this haul over the weekend. I plan to use it. Bernice, I'm working on that journal. I need to get it off because the postage is so slow, and what's the bet? Australian Customs will open my package to Heidi as it goes to the States. And a big shout out for my newest letter journal girls. So Juliana, Nadine and Stacey. Woohoo! We have 4 girls in this group. It's going to be amazing. Thank you for friending me on Facebook. Now we're chatting it all through. As you can see, Bernice's is a bit larger. But if we try and keep the postage down, then, you know, we might send it around more than once. But if you have more people in the group, then I think that the idea is then that you don't need to send it and it will just end up with you. And we'll all do one. Can't wait to chat to all you girls tonight. You're my new BFFs. And I'll see you from the weekend. I'm going to take my camera with me up to Tambourine and show you some of the mountain and the beautiful surrounds that I'm in there, just to give you an idea of some of the spaces and the people that I meet on my creative exploits. So ciao for now. Lots of love and kisses. Missladypetal.